Join me as I take on the challenge of identifying the healthy habits we're all doing wrong and see if I can turn them around for a better lifestyle. When we think about healthy habits, we often think about the obvious ones like exercising regularly, eating our fruits and veggies, and getting enough sleep. But what if I told you that even with the best of intentions, you might be doing some of these habits wrong? It's not about being perfect, it's about being informed and making small changes that can add up to make a big difference in your overall health. The truth is that adopting healthy habits is not a one-size-fits-all approach. What works for someone else might not work for you, and that's okay. The key is to be open to learning, listening to your body, and making adjustments as needed. By doing so, you can optimize your habits to achieve the best possible results for your unique body and lifestyle. So, if you're ready to take your health to the next level, let's dive in and explore some of the most common healthy habits that we might be doing wrong. We've all been there. We think we're doing everything right, but somehow, we're not seeing the results we want. It might be because we're not hydrated enough, or we're not eating the right foods, or we're not exercising in a way that's effective for our bodies. Whatever the case, it's time to take a closer look at our habits and see where we might be going wrong. I know it can be frustrating when we're trying our best, but somehow, it's just not working out. But the good news is that it's never too late to make a change. By becoming more mindful of our habits and making small tweaks, we can start to see real results. The thing is, we often get caught up in the idea that if we're doing something, it must be good for us. But the truth is, even healthy habits can be done in unhealthy ways. For example, exercise is great for us, but if we're overdoing it, we can end up injuring ourselves or burning out. It's not about being perfect. It's about being aware of our actions and making intentional decisions that support our health goals. By doing so, we can avoid common pitfalls and make the most out of our habits. So, let's take a closer look at some of the habits that we might be doing wrong, and see if we can turn them around for better health outcomes. From hydration to diet misconceptions, and from exercise routines to overall wellness, we're going to cover it all. Did you know that even mild dehydration can cause fatigue, headaches, and difficulty concentrating? And yet, so many of us are walking around dehydrated without even realizing it. It's not about drinking 8 glasses of water a day. It's about listening to your body and drinking when you're thirsty. Another common misconception is the idea that low-fat or diet foods are healthy. The truth is that many of these products are highly processed and contain additives that can be detrimental to our health. Instead of focusing on cutting out fat or calories, we should be focusing on nourishing our bodies with whole, nutrient-dense foods. When it comes to exercise, it's not about doing as much as possible. It's about doing what's right for your body. If you're new to exercise, it's better to start slow and build up gradually to avoid injury or burnout. And if you're someone who's been exercising for a while, it might be time to mix things up and try something new to avoid plateaus. The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to exercise. What works for someone else might not work for you, and that's okay. The key is to find what you enjoy and what makes you feel good, and to make it a sustainable part of your lifestyle. One of the biggest misconceptions about healthy habits is the idea that if we're doing something, it must be good for us. The truth is that even healthy habits can be done in unhealthy ways. For example, if we're exercising too much, we can end up burning out or injuring ourselves. Or, if we're eating too much of a certain food, even if it's healthy, it can still cause problems. The key is to find balance and variety in our habits to avoid common pitfalls. Another common mistake is the idea that healthy habits have to be boring. The truth is, healthy habits can be fun and enjoyable. Whether it's trying new recipes, taking a dance class, or going for a hike, there are so many ways to make healthy habits a positive and enjoyable part of our lives. One of the biggest surprises I've learned on my own health journey is the importance of rest and recovery. So many of us are guilty of pushing ourselves too hard, whether it's with exercise, work, or other responsibilities. But the truth is, our bodies need rest and recovery time to function at their best. By incorporating more rest and relaxation into our daily routines, we can improve our mood, increase our energy levels, and even boost our immune systems. It's not about being lazy, it's about being intentional with our time and making self-care a priority. One of the most surprising healthy habits that people often get wrong is the importance of getting enough probiotics. Probiotics are the good bacteria that live in our gut and help our bodies function at their best. But so many of us are lacking in these essential little helpers. By incorporating more probiotics into our diets, whether it's through supplements, fermented foods, or probiotic-rich yogurt, we can boost our immune systems, improve our digestion, and even support our mental health. The truth is, there's so much more to healthy habits than just eating our fruits and veggies and exercising regularly. By incorporating these oft-overlooked habits into our daily routines, we can take our health to the next level. So, what's the most surprising or counterintuitive healthy habit that you've learned about? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about healthy habits, be sure to check out my other video on tips and tricks for a healthier lifestyle. In conclusion, reevaluating our healthy habits can be a game changer for our overall health and wellness. By being more mindful of our actions and making intentional decisions, we can optimize our habits to achieve the best possible results. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being aware of our actions and making small tweaks to support our health goals. By doing so, we can avoid common pitfalls and make the most out of our habits. Thanks for joining me on this journey of exploring the healthy habits we're all doing wrong. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them below. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and click on the bell for more health tips and updates.